Class 12th, Subject Physics, 8th chapter, Electrostatics. From this chapter, the third application of Gauss law, that is, electric field due to the charge infinite plane sheet. So, to find the electric field intensity at a point due to this charge infinite plane sheet, let us consider an uniformly charged infinite plane sheet with surface charge density sigma, that is, sigma represents the surface charge density of this plane sheet which is kept perpendicular to the plane of the board. Then sigma will be equal to charge per unit area, that is Q by A. Then by the symmetry, the electric field is perpendicular to the plane of the sheet and directed outwards, having same magnitude at a given distance on either side of the sheet. So on either side of this sheet, the electric field is perpendicular to the plane of this sheet. Now here we have considered the Gaussian surface here. That Gaussian surface is having its length equal to 2r, because point P is at a distance equal to r, as well as point P dash is at a distance equal to r. Therefore distance between P dash is equal to 2r. Then to find the electric field due to the plate at point P, let us consider that Gaussian surface around point P in the form of a cylinder of cross-sectional area A and a length equal to 2r, with its axis perpendicular to the plane of sheet, and it passes through the sheet, so that P dash will represent the Gaussian surface. Now by symmetry, the electric field is at right angle to the ends and away from the plane of that sheet. Then the magnitude of the field is same at point P and P dash, as the points P and P dash are lying at the same distance r from that plane sheet. Therefore electric field will be same in magnitude at these 2 points, only it will be directed away from the plane sheet. Now the electric flux through the curved surface is 0, that is, electric field due to the curved surfaces of this Gaussian surface will be equal to 0, since no charges are present on this Gaussian surface, that is curved surface of this Gaussian surface, and therefore the total flux through the closed surface is, the total flux will be equal to sum of the electric field at point P and the electric field at point P dash, and therefore the total flux phi will be equal to integration over closed path E ds at P plus integration over closed path E ds at P dash. Here theta will be equal to 0, that is the angle between direction of electric field E and the normal to the surface is 0, and therefore cos theta will be equal to 1. Therefore phi equal to E into integration over closed path ds plus E into integration over closed path ds. As E is constant, it is taken out of integration. Therefore phi equal to EA plus EA, since integration over closed surface ds is equal to A, that is area of that plate. So here both the surface areas of the plate are considered, that is towards right as well as left. Then phi will be equal to 2 into EA, equation number 1. Now if sigma is the surface charge density of that plane sheet, then sigma equal to Q by A, or Q is equal to sigma A. but we know that the flux phi will be equal to, that is the magnitude of that flux phi equal to q upon epsilon 0. If k is equal to 1, then it will be equal to sigma a upon epsilon 0, because q is equal to sigma a. Equation number 2. Comparing equation 1 and 2, from these two equations we will get 2EA equal to sigma a upon epsilon 0, that is 2EA equal to sigma a upon epsilon 0, and therefore E equal to sigma a upon 2 epsilon 0 a will get cancelled, and therefore we will get E equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. So that is the relation for electric field intensity at a point due to charge infinite plane sheet.